Success Insight shares the stories of the people with passion and drive who make things happen in the world. Here's your host, Howard Fox.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mindset Monday with Andrée Martin on the Success Insight podcast. Andrée is our leadership, mindset, and golf performance coach. She is an LPGA Class A Life member, a nationally recognized top 50 golf teacher and expert, a member of the Maine Golf Hall of Fame, and a Neurolinguistic Programming Master Certified Coach. Recognizing golf's value as a business tool in today's competitive marketplace, Andrée works with individuals, groups, and corporate or organizational clients to create educational and team-building programs that enhance the professional success of aspiring executives. Andrée, welcome back to another episode of Mindset Monday on the Success Insight podcast.
Thanks, Howard. Always great to be here with you to give additional golden nuggets to our listening audience so that they can continue to go for the gold and not settle for silver.
I love it. And as I shared the other day, I'm really loving this gold metaphor. And again, I use it all the time now with my clients, but this, what we chatted about on our last episode, I know you're going to do a quick review. It is like, it's probably one of my new favorite episodes right there with going for the gold, not settling for silver. And also we haven't chatted about the think box, go box in a while, but that's actually aligns with part of the gold metaphor in any case. So what's on target for us today as we kind of continue to unpack, go for the gold and nail your target?
And you might just be surprised with the think box, go box today. We will see. Today's second part 2 of the go for the gold and nail your target. Today, we're going to nail the target. We got the gold. We own our opportunity. We're living our dream and loving what we're doing. We're delivering with determination. And now it's all about target. So, target analogies. T is time. A is assessed and adjust with analytics. R is ready. G is generate. E is engage. And T is trust. So, time. Everybody has the same amount of time in a day. And in mastering your craft, be it a business owner, executive, manager, athlete, you've made the time for preparation and practice. And now you've got to take the time, any added time needed to fully prepare to nail your target. So you've got to become so present that you can calm the thinking and go for it with perfect timing. What I love about golf is I've always used tempo target. And tempo has a lot to do with timing. It's everything about timing. It's the sequencing of the body in space, in movement. And as everything comes together, you're able to create the perfect shot. And so how do we get there consistently and often? We assess and adjust with using data and analytics. And so your data, it's yours, you own it. You also assess the competition. How do you compare to everybody else? And what do you need to do to get there? What is physically possible? What is not? How do you prepare your team using the data of what you've collected so far to be able to succeed? I've always mentioned that practice for preparedness. You prepare with perfect practice, and then you're able to go for the target. So it includes looking at your conditions, looking at your surroundings. That's part of your assessment. Do you need to adjust for the wind blowing 40 miles an hour left to right going into your target? Is it an elevated green? What other possible hazards have popped in for the day? Did a tree fall in the middle of the fairway? And how do you adjust for that because of a crazy wind that knocked it down? You never know what but you always want to be aware of those surroundings, and then you assess and adjust to it. And in it, the more ready you are, the more frequently you nail your target. So ready or not, yes, success does come when preparedness meets opportunity. And I like to use an acronym of DTE: detach, turn, and embody and embrace. So you're detaching from what you don't want. You're turning to the target. You see, feel, hear the shot desired. So now we're getting into that think box, go box. You're readying by dumping the thinking so that it becomes so intuitive, so much in the flow, so much in the zone. You're embodying and embracing everything visually so that you can see the proper execution for all of the feelings, the pictures, your tempo. You're creating the best shots ever so that when you step in and do it, you practice it so much, you trust it and you know it and it just goes. You are generating the complete picture. You're generating full confidence because of that preparation. You're on par. You're on track for success. When you fully engage with the target, that's the E. You engage, you empower, and then you execute. You're engaging with the target. You're empowering yourself to engage with the target. You've empowered your team to get you fully ready to make an impact and execute with effortless power. A lot of E's there, but I love that.
Right.
You're engaging, you're empowering, you're engaging yourself and empowering yourself to execute with effortless power. When you have that and you've done that, you are trusting your game. You're trusting the knowledge, the wisdom that you have practiced so hard for. You're ready for the gold. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting your plan. You're trusting your execution. You're enjoying the ride. And that trust with that evaluation and enjoying each moment, it's all a part of the journey that we all have in striving for success and getting the gold.
So I'm curious, when you are a world-class athlete and you are going for the gold and nailing your target, how do you know you're there? Is there a telltale sign for that?
Well, analytics will definitely say a lot because there's a lot. The statistics show a lot of detail. And it's also in being prepared with the conditions. All these words that we're using for target all come into alignment. And alignment was the subject last month, right? How do you align all the pieces to execute and get in the zone and play your best? And to get back to answering that question is if you've got the understanding and the knowledge of what the data needs to show, you got to hit X amount of greens. You've got to make so many putts. You make up for it with your ups and downs. You've prepared your bag for the 14 clubs that help you play that golf course the best. And then there are a lot of things that you can't prepare for, but because you've practiced so many different conditions and you know what you're capable of doing and you know where your strengths are and you play to your strengths and you don't worry about the weaknesses, you let that fall in, you win and you get the gold.
Okay. Definitely. I love the way you have helped to craft, two very powerful episodes. And for anybody, whether it's out on the golf course, whatever professional sport or in business, you are constantly looking to go for the gold and nail your target. And it's constant. It's never going to change. And you get
Absolutely.
comfortable one day And once you get comfortable, then unexpected happens. So you have to be eye on the target.
So gold medal winners are aware of their competition, but they're so focused on keeping their own eye on their target. And they're so determined and driven because they're trusting all of their preparedness that the success is theirs.
Right.
And that's why they win the gold.
Right. Love it. Perfect. Andrée, this is wonderful. And another fantastic 2-part series. Go for the gold and nail your target. So thank you again.
Thank you, Howard. Always a pleasure.
Perfect. And before we head out, as we do every episode with you, if our listeners would like to learn more about you and your work, where are the best places for them to go?
Best places to go, especially to send your stories, would be AndreeGolf.com. That's Andrée with 2 E's. I'm also available on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I have a YouTube channel, Andrée Martin Golf. And we'd love to have you join in and happy to work with everybody as I've enjoyed working with you, Howard. It's always a pleasure. And Spotify has many of the other episodes, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we can find all the episodes everywhere, but Spotify, Listen Notes, if that's one of your podcast directories, that's an opportunity just to listen to solely just those episodes on the playlist. So we appreciate that. So we will provide all the backlinks to your website and to your social sites as well. So Andrée, again, thank you. And looking forward to what we come up with in June. So looking forward to it. Thank you.
Pleasure.
All right, folks, there you have it. The part 2 of our 2-part series, Go for the Gold and Nail Your Target. And today we unpacked the nailing your target and lots of great information, insight from Andrée Martin. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Do let us know. You can find us on successinsightpodcast.com. We are also on Facebook and on LinkedIn on our Success Insight podcast pages, as well as all of the major podcast directories, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, Spotify. And as we alluded to on Spotify, we have our playlist where you can listen to all of our episodes with Andrée, just wonderful insights, pieces of gold, and talk about mining for gold. Every one of those episodes is going to leave you with an insight that hopefully you can use to go for your personal gold and nail your target. Okay, folks, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go out there, have a phenomenal day. Take care of yourselves, your family, and we will see you on a future episode of Mindset Monday with Andrée Martin on the Success Insight Podcast. Take care now.
Success Insight is a production of Fox Coaching and First Story Strategies. Find us online, successinsightpodcast.com.